So this factor price equalization theory is very important because it says the absolute factor price equalization has some assumption that the equal relative price factor price on the competitive factor and the product market and the mobility of factors and the same production technology between countries and the constant return to scale. Under all those pre-assumptions, the trade will equalize the absolute returns of homogeneous factor. However, the trade will equalize the absolute capital and labor prices in US and China in the case before. So that's the importance of this theory. There's some policy implication of the theory. So should the capital abundance government, such as the US, restrict the international trade to prevent the real wage or the labor income to decrease in labor scarcity countries such as the US? That's just the answer is no. The government should not, such as the US, should not restrict the international trade because the loss of labor wage incurred from the international trade is less than the gain of the capital owners. So some internal policies, such as taxation policies, will reallocate the resources between the capital labor and the capital owner and the labor, so that the both parties will gain after the trade. The restraint is is that substituted by the imported factor or the factor tax reduction in the social service industries that will help the government to get this wage reduction, the loss of the workers. So some internal policies will help the US government or some other government have the same circumstances to get some the labor gain as well as the capital owners gain. And in the reality, the difference in wage still exists between countries with different endowments because the non-homogeneous factor and non-competitive markets, the inconstant return to scale, that is inconsistent with the assumption of the theory. The international trade decreases the gap between income to labor rather than totally eliminates it.